สวัสดีครับวันนี้ฝรั่งจะทำยำไข่ดาวครับอร่อยแน่นอนนะครับ That's right fried egg salad that's a bloody ripper let's get into it just regular old cabbage sliced really thin it's not traditionally in this salad but it's a crunchy salad and cabbage is crunchy and if you don't like cabbage maybe now's the time to try it or you could leave it out that's totally up to you so now we move on to the carrot. Now you can julienne your carrot or you can go to the Thai shop and buy one of these little geniuses. So good for making som tam. Now we only need about a quarter of a carrot for this, so the rest of the carrot goes in your mouth. Oh yeah, that's about enough. Good-o. Likewise, we only need a quarter onion, so you can just eat the other 3/4 of the onion if you like, or save it up for something else. There we go. Don't cut it too fine, nice and chunky, like that. It's good. Maybe spring onions, scallions, green onions, chop them up, just like that. Bigger if you like. This is pretty rustic salad, you know, so just go for it. Look, if you're using lemongrass for flavouring a soup, like a tom yum, and you're not intending to eat it, use the whole bloody thing. But if you're going to make a curry paste, or especially if you're going to put it in a salad, unless you want to be eating a plate full of nature's floss, only use the tenderest part, right in the middle, about that much of it. Sort of fluff it up a bit so it separates, and that's that. Yeah, so Chinese celery is the third of the non-optional ingredients that goes in this dish. So far it's been onion, spring onion, Chinese celery, coriander, absolutely must have. Save a little bit for your garnish for later, but basically just roughly chop these two green things. That's it. Here's another non-optional for me. I've seen it made without tomatoes, but I like them. If you don't, leave them out. Okay, we're just going to toss it all to combine and move on to making our dressing, which is very important. And it's also very simple. So it's 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. Basically just going to pop them out of their skins, chuck them in the mortar. 4 is a good number of chilies. It's not too spicy because they're pounded and evenly distributed through the dressing. Don't be scared. Notice that I popped in a tiny bit of salt. You always throw a pinch of salt into the mortar before you pound something up because it acts as an abrasive. Now I'm just chucking in about 3/4 of the palm sugar that I've got put aside and sort of pounding that in with everything so it sort of starts dissolving. And then I'm going to move on to the limes. The reason I only put in 3/4 of the sugar is because I'm not sure how sweet or sour these limes are. So basically everything's dictated by the quality of the lime. So the ratio will change depending on the season and depending on the quality of the fruit. So anyway, I just put in 3 tablespoons there. Look, normally I would never use a tablespoon, but that was for illustration purposes. And you'll notice that it squirted fucking everywhere. Now give it a good mix and have a taste. I like it to be sour first and then sweet second, and then I'm ready to add the salt element. So a couple of tablespoons of fish sauce, give it a taste, and then start tweaking. So I think it needs a little bit more sweetness there. Have another taste. Oh, geez, that's pretty close. A little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. Those 2 guys. And I reckon that Bob is going to be someone's uncle. Eggs. We're going to deep fry eggs. This is so much fun. Get your wok really hot, put in about that much oil, and wait for it to get proper hot. Pop in an egg and watch it go. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. I think that oil might have been a bit hot. Anyway, that's fried egg Thai style right there. God, what glory. Look at it. I feel about 5. I don't recommend doing this if you're 5 though. There we go. Look at that. Crispy, crunchy. Now you know why a fried egg salad could be good. You could have been confused, but I bet you're on board now. Let's do another one, shall we? Look, you can do 2 at a time. You can do 3 at a time if you like. But why would you? This is the funnest part. I mean, have a look at the bubble. Oh, just to be serious for a minute, kind of want the eggs to be at least semi-set inside so they don't run everywhere. In Thailand, they're kind of hard fried. I like them sort of in between. Now it's time to get ready. Just throw in the dressing. Let those eggs cool for a minute or 2 if you're going to use your fingers. If you're going to be boring and use a knife, then you can do it straight away. Taste it, see if it's crispy. It's crispy. Keep on tearing up the egg. I like it nice and rough and rustic. I much prefer it to cut up with a knife. I'll just give it a final toss to make sure the egg's distributed evenly. And, oh, that's really good. Just put it on a plate. Come on. Pile it up nice and high. Pop your coriander sprigs on top. Serve it with some jasmine rice and get into it. Look at this. I mean, if you're okay with fish and you're okay with eggs, then you're going to be okay with this. That's stupid delicious.